Hi guys, it's your girl Nasia Andrea, or welcome back my little kiddos. So as you guys can see, like, I'm really sleepy because I graduated today. So I just wanted to come on here really quick and talk about how today felt. It was really I would say bittersweet, because at first we weren't going to get a graduation with the outcome of COVID and quarantine and stuff. Our whole online year was virtual and it whooped your girl's butt. Like, it's over. This year was super duper hard on me. I gotta say, this has been one of the worst years I've ever done in school, mainly because of how the work was and it being online. Now, a lot of people were actually okay with it. I wasn't looking forward to online school at all. I just wanted to go back to school. I wanted to be back around with my friends. I just wanted to be in the presence of people after a couple months of just being at home and not doing anything. And it really takes a toll on you. It's taken a really big toll on me. I went through many different changes that I will open up in a video in a couple weeks maybe, because I will sit down and do an honest talk about how my mental state has been throughout 2020 going into 21 and me graduating 8th grade. So yeah, I graduated today. I had a lot of fun. I was really nervous. Like, last night I was super nervous about how it was going to be, how was I going to feel. And if I'm being honest with you guys, it felt really unreal to graduate today. Like, super duper unreal. By the way, it is June 4th, 2021. I'll probably upload this later on in the week or later on this weekend. Along with the previous video that I just got through filming, there will be a part 2 to that. So, yeah. And back to what I was saying about me being nervous. Like, honestly, today, like yesterday, like June 3rd, I held up 2 fingers, I meant 3. Yeah, June 3rd, that day, I was getting prepared for everything. See, I got my hair did, got my nails did, got my feet did. And I just felt like so out of place. Like, this year has really taken like a gradual toll on me, to the point where it felt so unreal and it was hard to believe, like, dang, I'm graduating tomorrow. And I'm so grateful that I got a proper ceremony, because at first we weren't going to get one at all. They were just going to drive past our houses, you know, honk the horns. Like, people try to make the best of that, and I try to make the best of it too. But at the same time, if I really had to do that, I would be like I would try to like help celebrate and like try to keep my hopes positive, but that would be really disappointing, considering how the pandemic did all of the classes that were still in school, class of 2020. They didn't get to go on their prom, and they didn't get to graduate like how they really were supposed to. And it kind of sucks that a global pandemic took that away from them. And then with it being this year, we didn't get to have my school per se. We didn't get to have an actual school year. It was all remote the whole year, which is why it was so draining and tiring. That's why I took so many breaks away from YouTube, because I was trying to get myself to where I wanted to be and try to get my grades where I wanted them to be. And it was very hard. It was very hard. I graduated with A's and B's and only 1 C, and that 1 C is in science. I'm okay with it. So So yeah, like my report cards, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was up and down, up and down, up and down. Like literally just up and down, from having like half good grades, half bad grades, to okay grades, to decent grades, to bad grades again, then back to my grades being okay. Now my final grades, I have A's and B's and only one C. But yeah, I will go into like in depth, like how I really felt about my 8th grade school year, because there is actually a lot to talk about. And I will be doing a video on my whole middle school experience as a whole. So I got a couple videos coming up. Now for today, when I graduated, I was very, very nervous. Now I'm already like a person with like hyper anxiety, so I'm just all over the place all the time, and that played a huge role in how I was in school this year. My hyperactive anxiety, it's just been like a lot to take in. And then with today, me graduating, like if you've been like in a state where like you've just been so all over the place and not knowing what to do, then like when you actually get to something that you've been pushing to, it feels kind of unreal, and like you just don't feel like it's actually happening. And that's how I really felt today. Of course, I was happy that I graduated today. I've been waiting to graduate all year. I've been waiting to get through 8th grade so I could go on to the next chapter of my life, high school. Now, yeah, everything was like very clear this year, but also blurry. And what I mean by that is, it's like a lot of stuff that happened this year, I've tried to block it out of my mind because this year has been super hard. But then when I say it's been clear, like the whole perspective of being an 8th grader in online school, basically everything that people tell you that's gonna go on, you like being at home, you're gonna have hard times, you're gonna have hard days. That's the clear part. Yeah, we know that. But once you get into the actual reality of it, and like you're actually like living it and like going through it day to day, it feels like every day is the same, and that it's just really hard to get through. And I'm proud of myself for actually pushing through to this, because this school year was very hard for me. Like I said, it's had to be one of the hardest and the worst school years that I've ever had. Now, would I think of any positives that I've had this year? I honestly can't even remember a positive. That's how hard this year has been on me. My positive would, throughout the whole school year, would just happen to be my graduation today. That would have to be the only positive that I had throughout this whole year, because this whole year really was a train wreck for me. And like I said, I'll make another video going in depth into it. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.